She falsely accused a man and then lost her job, and now she is crying on the internet as if she's the victim. We've got a banger for you here today from the Modern King. Don't forget to subscribe on your way in, and let's jump into it.
They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing! I lost my job! Lost my job? The police are doing nothing. This is a man's world! I'm the victim! Remember? I'm the victim! And they took down my video. They were gonna have to pay me.
We don't care.
2 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes.
Women like this think that false accusations are not that big of a deal. They have no problem destroying some random dude's life for the dumbest of reasons. It's not fun, and women like this should be put in jail for trying to pull this garbage on innocent men.
So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm going to try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open, their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me.
That story already makes no sense. In today's world, there is no way that a man is going to leave his front door open as he sleeps on the couch with his pants down. That's asking for all sorts of trouble. She's clearly lying for internet attention.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
That girl who drives DoorDash who got fired because she recorded a guy butt naked on his couch. Yeah, DoorDash finally responded.
So she lied about the assault, falsely accused a dude of something he didn't actually do, and she thinks that the issue is DoorDash refusing to tell her why her account got deactivated. The reason why she lost her account is fairly damn obvious, but she needs to be the victim, no matter the cost.
So we just leave his food at the door, but like, the door's kind of cracked. He's butt naked on his couch, hold on. Yep. I was just essayed.
For context, what happened was that she made the delivery and saw that the door was open, a crack, so she walked in, took photos, posted them on social media, and claimed that she was SA'd. What she did was literally illegal, and she's acting like she did nothing wrong.
This is a man's world! I'm the victim! Remember?
She is not the victim. She is trying to gaslight and manipulate us. You decided to film somebody in their own home. Film that person asleep with their meat out and then post it on the internet. Was that instruction on the DoorDash order? Because all you were instructed to do was drop off the food at the front door. And now you are claiming you were SA'd. Now this is where it gets more worse. Or imagine if the roles were reversed and she was a man filming a woman in her house with her roast beef out. You know what's more sadder is that her claiming SA, making it literally so much more worse for all the other real SA victims.
Women like this love to render serious crimes completely meaningless. There are people out there who are legitimate survivors of this crap, and she insults them by saying that she's a victim because she broke into a dude's house and tried to humiliate him online.
When you watch the original video, you can see that she is clearly going in for the most bestest angle possible. She wants to make sure that she gets everything on camera. If she just reported that to DoorDash, that would have been fine, but no, she posted it online for people to see. She literally got Bluetooth SA'd. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Just put the fries at the door. I'm curious to hear the story from the guy that DoorDashed the food and was filmed in his own house, and we need to see that Ring camera footage. Do you support the DoorDash girl, or are you normal?
What a lot of modern women do with social media is downright disturbing. It's clear that she not only wanted to humiliate a guy that was quite literally minding his own business, but she also needed to score points on social media and try to claim SA, which is no laughing matter.
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. And in the email, they said, you can respond to the previous email that you received explaining the reason why you were deactivated. I never got the email. So last night, I contacted one support agent. We sat on the phone for 25 minutes, and then she transferred me to the community response team.
This woman is complaining about how she was terminated from DoorDash, but the bigger issue here is why hasn't she been arrested yet? Why isn't she facing criminal charges for what she did? Makes no sense.
Y'all had to wait until a woman broke into a man's house, recorded him nude, and lied and said he SA'd her for people to finally be like, believe all victims is dumb. Believe all victims almost represents the idealism that women don't lie. Like they're incapable of lying, like they're incapable of manipulation, like they're incapable of domestic violence, like they're incapable of pedophilia, like they're incapable of murder. We cater to a culture that pacifies women.
It's a strange time to live in a world where a woman can be a victim and a perpetrator at the exact same time, and we're not allowed to question anything a woman ever claims. It has to be believed no matter what, or else you're the villain for being skeptical.
Hence the reason why a bitch can literally... The DoorDash instruction said to leave the food on the porch. Why the f*** are you in my house? Not only are you in my house, you had to open my door, which wasn't completely open, to enter the house, which means you broke in according to the law. And now, so when you break into this house, you are in such a deep psychosis to where you think somebody harmlessly chilling on their couch, naked, whatever the he was doing it in the confines of a home that he paid for.
It's true that it's probably not the wisest idea to be sleeping unclothed on your couch, but at the end of the day, that's not the issue here. This man did nothing wrong in the eyes of the law, and she still decided to humiliate him online for no reason outside of getting internet attention.
Who gives a and you so self-centered and such a weirdo, such a dedicated man hater that you think a man sitting on his couch harmed you. We have catered to the psychosis of for too long. We let who have never been through anything get on here and virtue signal for every man on the planet being terrible. And you have this type of that happens.
This is what happens when womanists are convinced that the entire planet is against them. They come up with every single reason they can think of to claim that they are the victims, even though most of the time they're the victims of their own entitled stupidity, if anything.
Hot take that I am expecting to lose followers for, and if I see my following count drop, I know that I'm correct on it. But that whole situation that happened with the DoorDasher girl who claimed she was assaulted, yeah, that's an example of modern day misandry. I don't think misandry is a real issue. I don't think misandry is an issue that I even need to tune into because it's so insignificant. It is literally like so insignificant.
It's rather silly to say that misandry is an insignificant issue when social media, the government, and private corporations have been openly and proudly hating on men for a long time now. That's not an insignificant issue, and saying so means that you're part of the problem, really.
But in that example, misandry did become a little bit significant, and I'll tell you why. She walks up to some random dude's house, right, that she's delivering food. First of all, if she saw the door was open, out of basic respect, you shouldn't look inside somebody's home. That's up number one. Up number two was that she saw a fellow human being laying naked on their couch, asleep. Keyword, asleep, meaning unconscious, unconsenting, can't make any decisions. She saw somebody in a vulnerable state, and she took advantage of it by victimizing herself so she could have an online story for clout.
It's interesting to see a womanist like this actually defend this man, especially when it comes to the topic of consent. That's usually the first thing these women will use against men the first chance they get.
She filmed a man naked in his house. Instead of humanizing him for a second and maybe thinking to herself, hey, maybe the door swung open, maybe something happened, he forgot to lock the door, whatever. She filmed him naked, unconscious in his house. Instead of being a respectful human being and shutting the door, which is what I would have done if I see somebody in such an embarrassing, vulnerable state, shut the door and give them some privacy, she decided to film it and put him on blast and make it seem as if he assaulted her.
When you have man-hating womanists going online and saying that what she did was wrong, then you know this woman screwed up badly, especially when women like this will band together to defend any woman who claims to be SA'd without any evidence to prove it.
That is a little bit misandry. That's misandry. I'm sorry, guys. And at first I was like, it's cool, we can make funny haha jokes. Now it's serious because you're starting to believe you're victims in situations where you're literally the perpetrator of assault. Because filming a man naked in his own home unconscious is assault. But y'all wouldn't have y'all heard that story initially and it didn't even click in your guys' head that it was assault because it happened to a man and not a woman. I guarantee you if it was a woman, if she had done if it was a man, if that DoorDasher was a man and the orderer, the person who placed the order was a woman, and a man filmed a woman naked, unconscious in her own home, it would be on the news.
It's insane how we live in a world where women can go online and openly claim that it's impossible for a woman to essay a man, even though what this woman did was clearly assault and she did it for internet attention. Incredibly messed up.
I'm just gonna wait for the cops. Excuse me. It's 9 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, what are you doing out here?
Does it matter what I'm doing out here? I'm hanging out.
Yeah. I can see you from my bedroom window filming your videos over here.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Why
9 p.m. I can't sleep when I can see you out here.
Probably because you're standing looking out your bedroom window.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do. I can see you out here filming. It's 9 p.m. I'm trying to sleep. Why are you out here filming a video at 9 p.m.?
Are you being serious right now?
Do I look like I'm joking?
We live in a world where the only way for men to not be harassed and accused of foul crimes is if he's neither seen nor heard. Even then, there's still no guarantee that he'll be left in peace.
Is this funny to you?
It's a little weird to me
Why? That I want to sleep? Because I have to work in the morning?
that you're out here. Is this not a public space?
No, it's my house. My house is not a public space.
The parking garage is your house.
No. Are you filming me?
What are you
What is
hoping?
this?
What are you hoping to get out of this?
For you to, we can wait for the cops to come here then. If you want to do this.
So you stole my key and then you say
I didn't steal anything, buddy. Why are you filming me right now? You can't film me on private property. This is my house.
Why'd you take my key?
You serious?
She literally committed a crime the second she placed her hands on him and took his keys. At this point, if the cops get involved, she should get arrested, but she will probably be let off with a warning. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.